Hello again. Well, it should be Monday. I seem to recall saying on Friday I'd see you again tomorrow, but clearly the weekend got in the way, didn't it? So I had a little look on Thursday at the man with great wealth who couldn't give any of it up, and then at the woman who had nothing and gave all of it. She put it in the coffers of the treasury. Today I thought I might look at something about real giving of ourselves. While Peter was below in the courtyard, one of the servant girls of the high priest came by. When she saw Peter warming himself, she looked closely at him. "You also were with that Nazarene, Jesus," she said. But he denied it. And of course he goes on to deny it twice more before the cock crows. And when it did crow, he broke down and wept. And he realised what he'd done. He had denied the person that he loved. And he had denied him, we can only guess, because he was afraid. I don't wonder at that at all. I think I might have done exactly the same. I think I might have been more fearful for myself than have stood up for my faith. You see, my problem is my faith's never been tested in any great way. I haven't had to move away from my home. I haven't had to give up something incredible. And I really wonder what it might mean if I was really, really challenged. I mean, I suppose in some ways I have been challenged, and I did respond without trying to blow my own trumpet. When I went to work for the Trussell Trust originally, the amount of money that they could offer me was very little. But I decided that I had enough to get by on, and I went and did what I did, and I'm so glad I did, because I've been able to live my faith out to an extent to help other people. But it didn't mean that I had to give away everything I have. And that might include our lives, mightn't it? And maybe that's what Peter was worried about. What would happen to him if he admitted that he was a follower of Jesus? For Jesus was already in the hands of the authorities, and who knew what was going to happen to him? Of course, the great part of this story is that there's a part 2. After Jesus has died and has come back, he asked Peter 3 times, "Do you love me?" By the 3rd time, Peter's getting a bit cross. "Of course I love you. You know I love you." And then maybe it dawns on him that 3 times he denied Jesus, and then 3 times Jesus comes back and says to Peter, "Do you love me?" So, forgiveness. Here was a great act of forgiveness. Jesus understood what Peter's failings were, but he also knew that in his heart Peter really did love him, and therefore he was willing to give him another go. And of course, as we know, he went out into the world, he became the rock of the church, and ultimately he paid a very similar price. Let's hope none of us have to pay a price like that, but I really hope that when push comes to shove, we feel that we're in a position where if we really, really need to, we need to stand up and say, "Yes, I'm a follower of Jesus." And I'll see you tomorrow.